Oh boy, these comics sure to be pleasing. Also called the funnies, every day in the newspaper. My favorite part in Zits, where Jeremy plays solo on his guitar. It's so much fun. And I like how Jeremy is half naked. And it's a bit silly. And so much in between. Speaking of which, how about I review the British Shorties, which ran on TV years ago in 5-minute intervals. I'll tell you what it is in a while. April Fools, and welcome to this April Fool's episode here at Agent Mike's movie TV show Revewer. Wow, it's been a long time. Haven't reviewed such movies and TV shows in a while. Of course, as part of April Fool's Day, today I'm going to be reviewing this awesome BBC animated 5-minute series of each character. It's called Little Monsters. Wow! Not to be confused with the Little Monsters film. Little Monsters is a 1998 BBC animated series ran for 5-minute intervals on BBC TV. Notice that this show is British. This is one of the first British shows to be reviewed here at Agent Mike's. Now, you might be wondering, which of the Little Monsters was I most like? Well, I'll tell you more about it later. But now, let's get down reviewing Little Monsters.
Little Monsters. It is an animated snippets of those kids who has little monsters inside of them all the time. Everyone has a little monster in them some of the time, but these kids are little monsters all the time. They are hilariously wreaking havoc on their families despite their best efforts to get along with the normal world. These children are classic examples of the boys and girls we all knew in childhood. Perfect for an April Fool's Day.
Every kid like Silly Sydney, Ticklish Timmy, Rude Roger, and among others, they always acted different things all the time, in public or in private.
All those little monsters featuring Silly Sydney, Dangerous Dave, Irritating Irving, Sulky Sue, and the rest of the little monsters. The animation was made by Splash. It is proved that this has never been aired in the USA, only in the UK and Canada. There are different categories in Little Monsters. Monsters go out, at school, having fun, and at home. Wow, look at silly Sydney being silly all the time.
Silly Sydney.
Sydney?
It's okay to act silly just for fun, but not in front of people. Unless you're in a show. Do you remember Mike TV from Willy Wonka? There's TV Trevor. Ha ha ha.
Have no fear, the kid is here.
Thank you, Trevor. Your tea's ready.
Do you like to be ticklish? There's Ticklish Timmy.
And I can't tie your shoe.
If you're staying wide awake, there's Wide Awake Wesley.
Yes, if it'll make you go.
Isn't it a daredevil fun with Dangerous Dave? He's always doing some daredevil tricks. Ooh, many of the children like to get dirty, like Dirty Dermont. He likes getting dirty.
Not to worry, Mr. Good Lad.
Of course, there are some little monsters that are good, like Friendly Franco.
Franco? Yo me llamo Antonio. I know. Amigo?
For those of you who are shy, there's Shy Sophie. Of course, in the end, it turned out right that she doesn't have to be shy anymore on occasions.
Toby, there you are. Whatever came.
Are you late? There's Too Late Toby.
Miss Harper.
Late again, Toby?
Yes, Mr.
Other cool things about this animated series?
You know what's cool about this animated series
I know
is that those little monsters like to do different tricks all the time. And of course, in some segments, it always turns out right in the end. And sometimes we learned our lessons.
Boy, as who
And there's a lot of little monsters
amusement park,
that we can always remember since childhood.
along with this
Which little monster is yours?
arse for life.
Simply post your comments.
Go on.
So, in my final thoughts for Little Monsters, the animation quality is okay. But of course, the US DVD release of Little Monsters has a bit so-so kind. But in other versions, it is much better quality. To me, of course, this looks appeasing, and it is kind of funny how those kids acted the way they were. And of course, they always acted sometimes good, sometimes bad, no matter what. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Little Monsters a 6. Okay, you. The little monster that I most like is... Drum roll, please. Silly Sydney! In fact, I'm gonna do some silly tricks right now. Isn't it fun when you have underwear on your head that was worn upside down? Well, it would be so silly. Thank you all for watching this April Fool's episode here at Agent Mike's Movie TV Show Revewer. Remember, I'm always available. If you got any questions, comments, or suggestions, or any requests, send me email at agentmikemtr@gmail.com. Also, you can leave a comment or a request on facebook.com/DragonAgentProductions and also on youtube.com/DragonAgentProd1 on one of my videos and this one. This is Agent Mike wishing you Happy April Fool's Day!